Since I'm recuperating, um, still in somewhat pain right now. Since I'm over here trying to recuperate, I gotta ask this question though. Since somebody wants to interfere, he wants to interfere. Then when I respond, he wants to play victim. Then he said I'm just trolling. Well, if the manosphere is not practicing sexual fascism, then what is? See, let me go more beyond that, right? Ascidian, I'm gonna use Ascidian Oswald Cobblepot as a great example of this, right? He thinks every woman that he comes in contact with, whether that's Kimberly Nicole Foster, who owns the channel for Harriet, whether it's Sophie A. Nelson, who used to work in the Bush White House, um, Feminista Jones, let me see, Deborah Cooper. Why do he thinks if it's not fascism, why do he think he's entitled for these women's attention? Explain that part. Why does his fan base, namely people like uh Flint Town Boy, who go across the state lines to follow a child of a YouTuber by the name of Kristen Karazine? Why does the Manosphere support ultra right wing politics? Case in point, you got some people on here who think though, who think it's agitatious. No, wrong word. Who thinks it's good to take away the rights of half the population to vote. Pearl Davis, just Pearly Things, said she wants to overturn the rights of women to vote. How is that not fascist? Because by the definition of fascism, the second definition of fascism is a tendency towards or actual exercise of strong autocratic or dictatorial control. Let me read that again for you. A tendency toward or actual exercise of strong autocratic or dictatorial control. So taking away somebody's right to vote is an actual exercise, is advocating and having the tendency to do what? To have a strong autocratic control of how people can vote. But y'all gonna sit there and say, Big J, you don't understand what fascism is, right? Let me say another thing while we're having this conversation. Now I know his history, right? I know how fascist governments are created. Let's use the one country nobody talks about. Now I know people like to talk about the Germans under Hitler and Mussolini, uh, Italy. Let's talk about the other fascist countries, right? Spain, for a prime example. Spain, well, what went on to Spain in the earlier part of the 20th century, especially after the Spanish American War, when America Cuba from took Cuba, the Philippines, and Puerto Rico, actually destroyed the when America actually destroyed the colonial um took all the colonial possessions from Spain. Long story short, there was a thing called manhood. There was a crisis of manhood in Spain, and protected the monarchy was attached to protecting manhood. So that crisis of manhood started what? The rise of Franco. Franco ruled Spain from 1936 up until his death in 1975, and he reintroduced the monarchy with John, not John, Juan the First, and he ruled until 2020. It's always begin with the crisis of manhood. And this is why I said, and many other people, and I want people to debunk what Ultraviolet said. I want people to do not say Big J, because it's easy to, I'm using quotation terms, it's easy to debunk a fat black man by the name of Big J True X. But why won't y'all do that to those white boys that said the same thing? Why won't y'all debunk Professor Scott Galloway, professor of New York University? Why won't y'all debunk Noel Sampson? Why won't y'all debunk Ultraviolet, podcast? Those are white. Those three white men. Those three men are white. They're not in this space, and they agree that the manosphere is linked to the alt right and fascist movements. How come y'all won't debunk them? I'll wait. I want somebody to do that. I want BGS to do it. I want other people who said, Big J, you don't know what fascism is. Look, I want y'all to debunk them. Don't sit to debunk me. Debunk them. Okay? Because we know white is right in this space. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Who's this? Reginald said no smoke for women. What are you talking about? No smoke for women. Yeah, I guess though you never heard me go against Cynthia G. You see that right there? And because you lied about that, you're blocked. You're out. You're out. You gone. I don't got time for people who lie. Talk about, oh, there's no smoke for women who openly preach hate against black men. You can go on my catalog and see me going after Cynthia G, me going after Kristen Karazine, me going after Simone 56, me going after Miss Archduchess. Do not come on my channel again. You're gone. You see how that works? Lying. That's one thing I don't like. Somebody that comes on here lying. But anyway, good morning to the lady. What's going on with you? It's not for everyone. Hold on. Let me go ahead and screenshot this stupid ass a statement in his YouTube channel, because I'm not playing with some of y'all no more. just creating up false narratives and lies. You know, oh, you never speak on that. Yes, I have. You don't want to admit that. Let me see who this idiot is. Going to sit there and say something stupid. Don't even come on my channel saying something stupid. Something that can be proven. Anyway, where was I at? But yeah, I want somebody to deconstruct, actual deconstruct. See, the problem is in this space, niggas don't know how to deconstruct and dissect an argument. Now, if the white boys are saying it, if these white men are saying it, how come y'all not deconstructing their argument? And no, don't you come in here trying to tell me, oh, well, like Big J, well, you're black. As if that's supposed to mean something. The problem is with y'all is, see, and the thing is, y'all think, oh, Big J, you're doing this because you want women. You want to get with women. You trying to get with the woman. That you want the space gone. I heard Reg say this dumb shit though last night. You know, oh, you want the space gone because you want women to yourself. No, stupid. I want this space gone because of what it's attracting, who it attracts, and who it's harming. That's why I want the space gone. That's the issue. You jackball fool. But anyway, I want these questions to be asked. Why do y'all want women's right to vote to be repealed? Two, why do y'all blame other groups of people? Because now instead of because now though it's always some outside group that's the blame for your downfall in masculinity. Y'all never want to answer these questions in an honest, interjective way. Y'all can't do it. You can't, and you won't. Agenda 2025. And you know what? I need to do a video on that. But since I've been sick for the past couple days, and I'm thinking about going to the hospital. But anyway, since I thought about this, right? I said, if we just take the talking points, what y'all say, and match it what the art right say, it's mighty similar. If we take what y'all's talking points and match it with the ultra right wing, it matches. If we take what y'all say and take what the Nazis and the fascists will say and put it together, it's mighty similar. So I don't want nobody to tell me about, oh, I don't understand what fascism is. I go by y'all's talking points, quote unquote. And then who y'all get y'all's information from? I was looking at that dumb idiot by name of Great Britain, right? Great Britain gonna get on a comment section And he said a name over there, and I'm like, why are you saying this person's name when the person's not even in the comment section? He mentioned Don Gordito's name. I'm like, really? What did Don Gordito got to do with the fucking ass conversation, Great Britain? Now this happened on that Chaz, that female. What's that woman's channel? Who's taking up for Obsidian and trying to make all those excuses for Obsidian. I'm just saying. And then instead of open up a book, and that's another thing why the fascists, why I said the manosphere is a gateway to fascism. Why? Because one thing I notice about every time that there is a fascist, every time I look up every fascist movement, whether it is Franco's Spain, Hitler's Germany, Italy's Mussolini, or the Golden Gate people from Greece, or the fascist movement like the Iron Gate people from Bulgaria and the what's the other in Romania. They all did the same thing. They're anti-education. I noticed this. They're anti-education. I'm gonna give you 2 points on why they're anti-education. One, one, they do this. We don't want to. We're going to listen to other men say something for us, rather than try to research things for themselves. This is what I was trying to tell the Great Britain. Great Britain, where are your findings? Where you get your findings from? Well, Mister Method Man told us on YouTube. Kevin Samuel said Method Man, he got his stats on Method Man's channel. Oh, Method Man. Remember, Big J, why don't you go to Method Man's channel and find it for yourself? Now the stats was about 75% of black women are single mothers. I told this jackball fool Negro, that's an outdated statistic. That's outdated. And it's been outdated. Because you can't keep on saying 75% when it's 62 uh about 4 or 5 years ago. It doesn't stay constant. The number of childbirths is dropping. The number of divorces, well, the economy is the same. So so how are you going to tell who is a single mother or not? Y'all never want to dive deep into the um y'all never want to dive deep in those numbers. That's why I say a lot of y'all are just fucking dumb. All right? You're dumb. But going back to the second issue, right? Going back to the second issue, and it's this. Every time when a woman says she's educated, y'all said her education does not matter if we're dating. As if her talent doesn't matter. Same way like how those other countries burnt books. Just like how the mothers of liberty right now here in the United States is trying to burn away books or ban books. See, I see the parallels. So I really want to see some of you guys who says I don't understand fascism. I want them to debunk Noel Sampson. I want to see BGS and what was his name? that so-called doctor, uh, Tia Son. I want to see Tia Son Johnson to debunk what Professor Scott Galloway have to say. I want them to debunk them. Never mind a little old Big J here. You know, the Big J who's who quote unquote an incel, or Big J who's quote unquote looking for women's female attention or female validation. No, I want these jackball fools, these jackball idiots to go ahead and debunk Scott Galloway, Noel Sampson, Ultraviolet Podcast. I want them to debunk each of those three white men, and let's see how far they'll go on this. But I know, and you Negroes know, that's not going to happen. Anyway, what's going on, Virgo Life? I'm not ignoring you, Virgo Life. I saw you in the chat room. What's going on with you? Yeah, I want y'all to explain. And I ain't just talking about the Manosphere. I'm talking about the SYSBM. I'm talking about the Passport Bros. I'm talking about, all these little red pill groups. I want y'all to see how far, see y'all debunk that y'all little movements ain't is not agreeing with fascism. Anyway, try that. I'm out. Y'all have a good day.